Okay, so since I'm staying here a little longer than I expected, I keep looking the wrong way. Um, I decided I would record a bit more material before I leave to go home so that I've got some material to work with by the time I get home, and I'm not trying to be in a rush to watch some other stuff and just, cram as much as I can, um, you know, into my watching time. So one of the first things I wanted to check out was a trailer for Candyman, the remake. Excuse me. I don't remember if I knew that they were remaking this, but someone did tell me, I think it was today, that the new trailer had come out. I think the new trailer was out today or yesterday. Um, but anyway, so I was never a huge fan of the original. Just it didn't do much for me. I know that it's quite popular and it's considered very good by a lot of people, but it wasn't anything that really stood out to me as being spectacular or anything that I was ever interested to see again or anything like that. So I only have a superficial sort of knowledge of it or memory of the story. So I'm going to check this out, and if there are any major changes from the original movie, I might not would be able to spot them because my memory's kind of fuzzy on that. So let's just go ahead and check it out now.
The urban legend is if you say his name 5 times while looking in the mirror, he
Hopefully it's
appears
loud
in the
enough.
reflection and kills you.
Well, we're still alive. Let's go. Trina, you broke the door.
Oh, these.
This isn't funny.
I think the same guy's coming back, isn't he?
Really connected to this neighborhood. Cabrini Green. It was the projects. I just moved in around the corner.
The old candy factory.
I'm an artist.
Oh, that guy.
The Candyman.
I've seen him before. He's so familiar looking
He's
to
the
me.
monster that's part of this neighborhood.
Why are you drawn to this?
I'm hoping to spread the story all about Candyman. The mirror invites you to summon him. You should say his name. I dare you.
Candyman.
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 Right?
Don't say
Just
Candyman.
I think I made a mistake. I brought him back.
Candyman isn't real!
Something's happening to me.
he had a purpose for you to be another one of his terrible stories.
I guess he found me.
I am the writing on the wall, the sweet smell of blood. Be my victim.
This isn't real. It's not real.
Candyman.
so they did not show his face. Okay, hold on. Let me pause this. So for one thing, I just now remembered as I'm watching this that I forgot to fix the video image on the software that I'm using because when I did the trailer for I'm Not Okay With This, part of it was cut off, even though I thought I had configured everything fine. So if that is happening again with this one, I am sorry. I will try to fix it for the next one if I even feel like messing with it after this. Anyway, so they didn't show the dude who's playing the Candyman, but I thought, you know what? I said earlier that I didn't remember that they were remaking it, but I don't think that's accurate. I think I knew as of a few months ago that they were remaking it. So because as I was watching this, I was thinking of something that I thought that I knew or had heard about the original guy coming back. That might have just been my imagination, or maybe it really was something that I heard in connection with this actual movie. Anyway, the trailer itself was almost 2.5 minutes long. It sort of, I could tell it was getting a little on the long side, but I think I was so caught up in trying to see if they were going to show the actor, and I don't remember his name, but I know his face, but I was so caught up in trying to see if they were going to show him that it really wasn't too distracting for me, that I could tell it was on the longish side. So this film, or the trailer, I mean, it doesn't really look like, well, I'm wondering if this is supposed to be a remake or just like a reboot or just another sequel. What is it considered? I haven't done any reading on this to find out. So I'm a little curious to know that. But anyway, this is not anything that's going to draw me to the theaters, just probably because like I said, I was never a huge fan of the original, the first one. I will probably check it out just because I watch horror movies all the time. And this is something that I would be interested to check out. I don't know how much I would like it. I don't know if I would like it more than the original or not. Or maybe I just need to go back and rewatch the original all the way through. Now, not too long ago, it was playing on some sort of streaming service I had. I can't remember if it was like, Pluto TV or something like that. And I saw portions of it, bits and pieces of it. And as I was watching it, I remembered some of the stuff. I mean, I sort of remember basically how it ended, and that's probably why I didn't care too much for it. So I've sort of seen it in passing-ish lately. I don't know if this new one will come across as better to me or not. In the bits and pieces that I saw of it, again, when it wasn't all the way through, just bits and pieces, I didn't catch any sort of, oh wow, this is so much better than I remember. It was more like, oh yeah, this is kind of the way I remember, and I still don't really care too much for it. So this new one might come across to me as better. I don't know, and I won't know until I check it out, which I will do, but not in the theaters. And now I'm really curious to find out if that guy is back as Candyman. So that's probably something I'm going to check out after I sign off from here, unless I get distracted with trying to fix my video. Anyway, software tech issues. So, okay, that's it for this one. Wrapping it up. Hasta luego.